But if you're okay, please use your phone while you're eating, just to take this survey before just to see how you
Africa. The answer is not.
Yeah, whenever, yeah.
Yeah, me too. But I'm not like too scared. How to frame the question, or just like the live minutes. Can you do them? Look at us all responding, we're so good. So fast, look at us go. Oh, we waiting. We're still thinking. Oh. Is it like Tenzing? No. I think there was. Is there 6 Tenzing nuggets? Maybe there won't be. He's for sure, but then.
That was spot on.
I think there's you. Thank you. Well, education.
I go to aerospace.
Yeah. Is that why they named it that? Is that why it's named that after Tenzing nugget? Yes.
No, not today.
You asked what is the presentation.
Okay, I'm sorry. And what if you ruined for Joy's first slide?
Exactly.
Sounds like you did. Sorry, Joy.
Okay,
It was Cricket's fault.
I guess we were seeing 2 responses, but we can move on. Let's see how we stand.
That's the last 2, it's just not.
Show responses. No, I think I'm at the bottom. There's show responses, yeah.
Hey!
Ooh,
Yeah.
not bad. Okay, that's good. So, which is a great thing. I think that's why I have a presentation on Tenzing, and we're doing a demonstration on Tenzing. So I hope that helped. But thank you everybody for joining for today's at lunch. Good afternoon, and I hope you're having a great time with the lunch and it's tasty. So, start with it. the country and the traditional owners of this land. I'm here to present on the contributorship in practice, hands-on with Tenzing. And quick disclaimer, thoughts presented are my own and not representative of the university, my team members or my supervisors. The polls and trivia are just for entertainment, not education. The presentation is not comprehensive and I'm still learning, so happy for more questions and thoughts. And finally, acknowledging fair use of Copilot. Alright, we just did the trivia, but good job everybody who answered the Tenzing, Norgay and Edmund Hillary were the first people to reach the summit or recorded to be reached in the summit by Mount Everest. However, although the two people were the first to reach there, yet there was still disparities in attributing credit. So we see Edmund Hillary, he received more credit than Edmund Norgay. There can be many reasons for it, but we don't know exactly why. Now that mountaineering example can be applied to research. Right? There are many hidden roles in research where which don't get credit as they need. Some of them which I thought are appropriate were data curation, people who handle data, who manage data, and people who manage resources like labs and others. And also software development, people who develop the software for us, they don't get enough credit for their role in research. Now, there's an impact of giving unfair credit, which is, it can result in frustration, disengagement, and with often conflicts. It's time for another poll.
What?
There's quite too many polls in this, sorry.
You love the phone. Keep me out the way, it's good. About Tenzing.
So the poll is, have you ever done a lot of work on a paper or and thought, was that even noticed?
It's on.
Okay, over there.
No.
Three more people thinking. Okay, well, I think we're standing pretty good in this. There's 46% once or twice, and 31% occasionally. A few fairly often, which is understandable. That is why we have this presentation. So, as we just realized, that there is disparities in giving credit to people. However, research has switched from being a one-person game to a team. It has changed from an individual taking the spotlight to a large interdisciplinary team. And I want to congratulate each one of us because we are part of a great, large interdisciplinary team. So, good job with that. So we have a diverse expertise in healthcare, in experimental research designing, in software engineering, statistics, in labs, in managing. It is a lot of skill sets that we are part of. And so that incorporates the genius, which is not a genius or a single person genius, but a group together forming geniuses. However, large groups can cause conflicts too. So large author lists can create ambiguity. We don't know the issues that can cause when we write papers. And there are complex issues that can happen. Some of the thoughts that I had was there's not a clear convention on who or gets to be an author or where they get to be on the author list, the order. And some, although we in medicine, we have the International Committee of Medical Journal Editors, which have clear details on who gets to be the authors, but not all disciplines have those. And there's also very less reliability on what the order of the authorship means. We know first order, we know the last order, we know the in between. So here's the next order.
Right.
This is a question I fairly often have. What does the third order in typically do? Yes, just one word.
Almond.
No possible choice.
Can it be two words?
I don't think so. You can do multiple tensions.
Depends how many authors.
Let's say it's a large author study, 10 author study. Okay, you
So it's about the paper or the project?
okay, there's mostly reviewing, I think. Okay, intellectual input, reviewing. Yes, the expertise, the writing, content, the intellectual input, analysis. So there's a lot of roles that they play, even though they're third author. Now again, the variety in this makes sense because we don't clearly know what they do. Yes, they are the author on a paper, but we don't know what they do.
That's true.
So authorship, I don't think is the best way to go. Authorship is just based on who is the author of the paper. But I think we should change or shift our perspective from who is the author to who contributed what. Right? So what do they do exactly on the study of the paper? So that is giving credit to each contributor who would have played or who have done a specific role or done something in the study. So that is what changes the authorship to contributorship, because now you're no longer basing it on who wrote the paper, but who did what in the study. So this, I think, complements authorship. So it is not replacing authorship, but adds context. It says what did the person do, and it also promotes fairness. So people who have done a huge chunk of the work gets to be mentioned that they did a lot of the work, while those who did the others, which are fairly under noticed, also get noticed. And so that is where the contributor role taxonomy or the credit, as we say, which is quite required for most of our journals these days. So it is 14 standardized contributor roles, which is a globally approved standard. And this reduces the ambiguity and brings a clear understanding of what the role was in the study. These are the 14 roles. Surely it's too small to be read on the slide, but they include study conception, so formulating ideas or the methodology, so that's developing the design of the study, or doing the formal analysis study. So investigation, that's of two parts. One is performing the experiment versus collecting data. And then resources, which is providing the study materials, reagents, patients, lab samples. Then the next is data curation, which is managing the data. And then writing, again, divided into three parts, which is writing the initial draft, and then reviewing the drafts, and then preparing data or visualizing the data. And there's also supervision, project administration, and funding acquisition. For another poll.
Quick, another poll. You want to be quick. Put the food down, page.
Priorities.
Alright, so which credit role best reflects most of your work? So you can select multiple on this. There's not all the 14. I cut them down to.
Oh, I was going carrot.
Oh, you can't do all of them.
You can do no. You can do up to 5 of them. Let's say most of your current.
Alright.
Yes.
I forget what.
Okay. That's a good mix.
What's this function? I like this.
Well, that's.
Everyone wants coffee right now.
We don't have everybody that does software designing, but it's okay. But we have good expertise in study conception, methodology, formal analysis, investigation, data curation, writing, supervision, project administration, which is great, and funding acquisitions. Yes, we have been doing good, trying to be. So,
We're on
yes.
the resource.
Yes, we have really few resources. Yes.
No one knows code.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Paul. So that's what brings me to the contributorship collaboration. So this is a collaboration led by Professor Alex Ockham, who is a professor in psychology from the University of Sydney. And then Martin Kovacs, he's a software engineer from Hungary, and the others who led into this collaboration where their goal was to make this reporting quarterly contributions easier. And that is where I actually found Tenzing. So just a little background. I would say that I'm a bit lazy, so I tried to find the easiest way to get around things. So when I was doing my first paper here, which had about 19 authors, I needed something to make this curation of contribution and the conflicts of interest and the affiliations easier. And that's when I found Tenzing, and I think it has been a great helpful tool for me. That's why I'm calling it. And in preparation for this meeting, I actually met with Professor Hawker on Zoom. So Tenzing, or Tenzing Dog Club, as you probably like to say, is a free open source tool. It's named after Tenzing Norgay, as we just discovered. It helps tracking research and contributors using the credit taxonomy. So we'll have a look at it and we'll go through with an example. So Tenzing enables recording contributions. So it can start early, it can start at the design of the project or where you distribute the work for a project. And you can also track changes over time. So if you are using, say, Google Sheets or Excel, you can always track changes. And the best thing it does is that it gives us a journal-ready contribution statement, journal-ready conflict of interest statement, and affiliation statement. So it's been great for me. It will be great for you. The last thing, which is still under progress, is you can export metadata. So that's in easier terms, that is the thing that goes behind all the processes when you submit to a journal. So when you submit all the authors lists and the names and affiliations, that goes. Well, that's the code that goes underneath from what you see. At this moment of time, I don't think it's easy to export. I mean, it is easy to export it, but it's hard to import it into journal because the journal, they don't want to do something different from what they've been doing. But hopefully in the near future, I think that might be a big one. So the benefits of Tenzing, as similar to what you just said, it's collaborative, so you can enhance teamwork with it. It also distributes workload, so people are not ambiguous about their role or their part in research. So if you have a clear understanding of you doing that, you're doing this, I think that makes it easier. And it also spreads documentation effect. So it doesn't, you don't have to scramble for it at the end when you're ready to publish or ready to submit the journal, but you can start already at the beginning. And it also, the metadata is important here, is where it provides evidence for evaluation and promotion. So universities, funding organizations, they can easily look up your name and find out the roles that you have played in a study or the roles that you have been part of previously. So that's still under process, and hopefully that will be attached. So it is important that we start early. I found this, I think, a little too late. I think it's closer to the deadline of publication. But I think we can start early, so we don't have to scramble. Now, not out of the board, but it's time for a demonstration. So I have sent everybody an email. We'll start. We are going to try using Tenzing. And this is the 3 steps that we're going to use first. We're going to fill in a shared spreadsheet, which I've sent everybody. Second, we'll upload the spreadsheet into Tenzing and see what it does. And then third, we'll generate a contribution slip. So much fun.
Spreadsheet.
Oh, I see.
To get the email? Is there anybody who didn't get it?
I thought you were paid off.
Yeah.
Should we choose? Where's my? I should have probably read the email.
This is intense.
Are we supposed to, is there answers?
So this is the shared Excel sheet, and the template is available in Tenzing. But we're going to just write your information on a single row.
It's supposed to paralyze you just to don't be better. It's like if it's true. It is right. Sure. You're doing all. Oh, this is what I was going to do. Oh, the action. Yeah, like we don't.
I can be true or fictitious again. I discuss on it.
Just copied someone's creation.
Oh, does this need?
Are you Aaron still?
Oh, I'm Aaron. Yeah. It was
gone.
Huh? Big country. Changing my answers.
Yeah, I just copied and pasted. Okay, what is the date sample?
Oh, that's what we need to find out.
Okay. Oh, there's more. Wait. Oh, no. Did you spell it like actual farmer or that?
You said you're seeing big farm.
I received some pumpkins. Cow.
Sorry, Hannah, I just was entering stuff in your.
That's all right.
I don't think you've answered the last three.
Wow. I have to. Someone fill it in.
Sorry, Raquel.
That's
It's a
okay.
hectic spreadsheet experience.
I was trying to find where it had gone. I'm like, where am I? I can't trust her to do this.
How are you going?
I've got nothing here for a demo.
Are you serious? I was my mom.
Oh,
It's not gonna say.
Yeah.
I put some X's in mine. Yeah. It's not my actual orbit ID. Okay. And change. That's it. No.
Think we good? Okay, that's good. Looks amazing.
That was something. Complete data set.
So, there's one column which I don't think anybody filled out, which is the first one. Column right. So, it's a drop down. You can select if you want to be an author, if you want just to be in acknowledgements, or if you want to be in leader.
Oh, I want to be. Oh. Oh. You don't want $20. You don't
No,
want
that's the only one.
that very soon. They changed me to January. Thank you. Analytical cow. There's no deal. Second period. I like that you stop trolling it.
Thank God for so long.
What?
Do you think it was a system error? And you're like, how? I thought Joy was somehow Erin Harvey me.
I wouldn't know it. It's nice.
Yeah, I would like.
I'm fine.
I wish I had another nice thing to do.
You made me come last. Oh, goodness.
Didn't know you were so competitive, Erin. Yeah,
How are we going?
it's a new phase.
I don't know.
Oh, no, you can.
Dennis haven't done anything. Janice already knows how to use it.
What is
it?
Don't agree to be included. Dennis is quickly writing another grant.
Yeah, I know.
Are you really?
Yeah,
probably. There's a dude today, so they were asking.
Don't talk to him, he hasn't finished, Dennis finished it.
Dennis. Try someone else's. Someone gave me cake. Why do you get us needs a cake? Yeah.
Contributing. I hope you place this on the paper. Yeah. Everybody watch for things. They're just telling you for acknowledgement here.
Yeah. What's going on? Okay.
Oh, there's.
That should be.
Yeah, okay, that should be good. Alright, so the next step we do for this is we download it. Or if you're using a version in your laptop, which is already saved, you don't have to. So that's oh, I think it's not on my desktop.
Should we close it? Like, madam? Like, oh.
So that's the file. I'll just save as. Okay, now we go to the next step, which is go to www.tenzing.club. www.tenzing.club.
Free.
Are we all on the site?
Sorry.
Okay, well, if you're on the site, so this is, I'm just doing the site right now. The first one is to create the contributor table, which we just did. But in case if you do not have one, you can always click on it and give you a template you can work on. So the template in this is actually on Google Sheets. So you'll have to download it from Google Sheets. But Google Sheets is looking much cleaner than Excel sheet, in my opinion. But you don't use Google Sheets like you do. So once you have that, if you have the URL of the Google Sheet, you can post the URL of the Google Sheet right there. But if it's a file like we did right now, it's a local file, browse. Sorry. That's not the one. Opening.
How that rolls in office files and use.
Okay, once you select it, press process spreadsheet. The reason we do process spreadsheet, so it'll let us know if there's any error in the spreadsheet. So this time it says no error, so we can just have a quick review on the contributors table. See how it looks. So that's all that. Yeah, we have lots of others. Now we generate outputs. Anybody who has a recommendation, what you would like to do first?
Contributions.
Okay, contributors text. Okay, it says the author section cannot be generated. See table validation. Because there's an error. So it says the contributors has the following row missing. Row 1, missing something. Surname is missing. First name is missing. No credit loss.
Who was in row one?
Let's see, that was me. But it doesn't have to be row 1. Again, this is a very, like it's still in progress. There's a lot of changes that's been happening in it. But it could be any one of the rows that is. Okay, so both of these have an issue, which means let's go back to the
The row one is there. Side of the things, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But let's see this. Roll that as this.
16.
There is two number ones in the order of publication.
That should be okay. It should,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Did we put that in?
No.
No, it doesn't. We can
It's
change
automatic.
it, we can change it if you like. But I'm just.
There's no 10. Does it matter if the numbers are missing?
That, yeah, could be. And. Six.
And two number ones.
Yeah, two first ones. So
Yeah.
let's have it running again. And say it again. Let's see what it is now. There it is.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is the contributors table, so you can change a lot of things in this. Not everybody has an ORCID ID. I think you have the ORCID ID on. So, but if you, yeah, but if you do have an ORCID ID, that's great because that helps the metadata. But you can change the ORCID into badge or text, show ORCID yes or no, and you can format full names or initials. Or you can sort by names or you can sort by roles.
Oh, that's good, because sometimes the journals do it
Yes,
by name.
journals one is correct.
That's much better.
And all in the publication order, so that's.
It does everything.
Yeah.
Supported by Big Pharma.
That's an amazing. And same for acknowledgements.
Oh.
So this was the authors, this was the acknowledgement. So that, so you can say, you can change the name or into initials, you can show the ORCID ID or not, sort by names or roles, and publication order. So you can copy the text into a clipboard and paste it into the Word, or you can download the file, which is what I would usually do.
Human read.
It's
for YouTubers. We gotta organize everything.
Just like made up my own. And that's what I was asking. So you did it, yeah.
That's great. Yeah, this is the contributor to the anonymous.
Nice. Very good. What about the affiliations?
Yes, so let's see what it does with the affiliations. The contributor list with affiliations.
It's a good name.
There's an
Aww.
So let's see. No affiliation was provided for somebody. So
It's there.
It's provided.
and the ORCID ID was missing.
Just copy.
But not everyone
That
has.
should be okay without the ORCID.
Just copy from other people.
Yeah.
So let's go again. Okay, affiliations, and yes, affiliations.
It's the last one, the last one. Yeah.
Is that a troll for me?
That would be funny if you put it next to her.
It is next to that.
You trolled me and I didn't notice.
Okay.
Heavy trolls. Heavy trolls. But surely you don't have to have an orchid ID.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
just
with
letting you know before you go.
I like it. Tenzing. Tenzing is handy for people who have like 40 authors on their back.
Big statements and
This is an error. It could be a back
oh no.
sadly. But I have done this previously and it's correct.
The problem is us.
This looks like it's an error that occurred with the author, or sorry, with the app author,
It
which is
doesn't
the
say
developer.
which error that is.
But let's check if this, so the only thing organized
What if you do not show the orchid ID?
Yeah.
But it doesn't
Still,
make any difference.
yeah, I think there's an error in the backend. I can let Professor Hoffman know. But yes, it should work. I have done previously. And the best thing in this is it also gives you the list of the authors with the superscripts numbers and gives you the affiliations in super in
I've seen these two. Look at on my screen.
Exactly.
Do you have an example that you have it in a paper that you've used? Or?
Yes, I can show you.
You don't have to. I was just
It's my recent paper. So I can show you.
You would love to see it. It's a real nice one.
You have to be organized. Yeah, you are nicely organized.
Right.
So yes, this is the affiliation that I received from that. I keep a copy of all the Tenzing changes in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so this is how
That's amazing.
Yeah, you just have to still format it based on your journal requirements for your paper. But yes, and it says the corresponding order. And if you have multiple orders, or multiple first orders, you can say these people are first.
And then, I mean, the other thing is, can you then just cut and paste for other things? Because I'm always going, Vanessa Murphy, well, who is she affiliated to again? And I have to like go look it up and invariably I make stuff and say,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
if you
okay, that
have
would
the
be
Excel
so
sheet,
good.
and if the Excel sheet is updated, you can always copy from the Excel, put it into another one.
Yeah.
Oh. So that's that. Yeah, so the JTS XML and the Papaya YAML, these two are the backend stuff. So yeah, this doesn't apply to us right now. But if and when the publishers decide that they can import XML files, that's when we do it. Now the funding information. So there's only one funding information. Conflict of interest. This is the conflict of interest statement, which is good. Yeah, sorry. If there are any conflict of interest.
Aaron Harvey declares everything.
Vanessa McDonald also from Big Farm.
It says the conflict of interest. Is
Yeah, I copied and pasted Mike.
But yes, you can again copy it to your report or download it as a file.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is an overview on Tenzing. Any questions? Anything? Any pressing questions?
I didn't notice existed.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Happy to share.
So would you do this right before you start a publication or before you start a project or?
Well, I would
Because one
say,
project might lead to multiple publications.
right, I would say ideally before you start a project.
Okay.
And then make a copy for publication if you like, and then just edit. Do they want to be
For each
author?
specific.
Right, or do they want to be in the acknowledgements? Do they want to be there?
Yeah.
And just edit that and then I just.
Yeah.
So I've been using this since last July, and the authors have been a recent change, which I just observed last month or so. But they've been constantly updating themselves, which is great. I think if this gets to a larger audience, I think they'll have to change their server because this is very basic server, so they'll have to change a lot of things. Right now, it's a freeware a tool built by researchers for its application. Okay.
Something like an EndNote, I think. So EndNote, we
Yes,
can actually change all the references.
Yes.
Here you can change the affiliations, the order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that is.
That is what I was looking for actually. I went searching for a tool which could do this, or at least an AI which could do it, but I'm glad we have some tools.
Clever.
You now have a digital.
Yes.
Have you put a file together for the days of poultry industry?
That's a great question. That's a great question. So sadly, I did not know about this at the start of the music. But I think it's not too late. I can still make the one and have it ready.
And you can do it, Erin.
No, I think that would be
Not
wrong
enough.
thing for me to say. Because I'll have to be doing it.
Wow.
Together we will do one.
Yes. Okay. Well, so yeah, I hope you all had so much fun on
It was
Tenzing.
so much fun. Thanks, Emily.
Thank you.
Just as the questions came up, for some thought, start discussing contributions early, at least at the start of projects. And include credits when you're discussing the agreements with study, and then use Tenzing when you're publishing a paper. Always ready to help. Okay, well, thank you. I have one last thought, if that's okay, and then let's. Let's see how we change.
Yes.
I'm open. Sit down with a bit, or with someone who to
All right, let's see how we did. Wow. Well, that's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for listening, and we are close to time. We have 5 minutes, 4 minutes left. Thank you. Have a great day.
That was great.